Ellis against Henderson. And taken away by Ellis. To the paint. And George with the stuff.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Lillard with no one around, trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got his third basket of the night. Pacers leading by 15. Hill dishes to Allen. Hill passes to Allen, and George kicks to Ellis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. Five of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Plumlee with a screen on Hill. Plumlee, no luck.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Ellis kicks to G. From 17 feet out. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Henderson on the wing. Back to Lillard. Now here's Plumlee, guarded closely, and the layup's good off the glass. Plumlee's got 10 points in the game.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Really been the difference thus far.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Damian Lillard, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Nice to see him ranked at the top.
Hill, he's checked in for Allen. Nick Calathes, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pacers leading by 16. Hill kicks to Ellis. It's back to Hill. 18 feet out, and it's Hill. That's on the assist by Hill. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at what Lillard has done so far. 9 points and 4 assists as well.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. G dishes to George. Goes up the baseline, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. George has got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard against Hill. High, arcing shot. And now Stuckey running the floor all by himself. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Aminu, good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pick up by Hill, and the pass to Stuckey. It's Hill on the wing. Hill, a screen on Lillard, and Davis sends it back. Hill against Lillard. He feeds it to Calathes. To the middle, here's Plumlee. That's tipped.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
George passes to Hill. Back to George. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And G with the stuff.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Calathes kicks to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Down low, Davis dishes to Plumlee. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Hill. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Noah Vonleh in for Ed Davis. Here's Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Kicks it to Miles. Clock at 6. It's back to Hill. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Trailblazers trail by 17. Lillard outside. To the inside. Here's Leonard. No good. Hill with some nice D. The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Hill with it. Al-Farouq Amino covering. Pick up by Hill. It's back to Hill. Releases. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your team.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for G. Indiana leading by 18. G, he's in at center. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Allen in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. On the wing, Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. G dishes it to Allen. Indiana moving the ball around. Hill kicks to George. To the paint, tries again, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 19. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. Now here's Plumlee. Defense is right there. The Pacers pull it in. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Lillard and the powerful one-handed slam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of them the entire way.
And George, here we go. And that one's good.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game for George, he's got 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
And George drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 21. Lillard outside. Davis sets a screen. Aminu, the pass to Plumlee. looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shooting for Indiana.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Plumlee with the screen from past the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Indiana leading by 18. George. G dishes to George. Outside Hill. And G now atop the key. He kicks it to Ellis. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Ellis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Feeds to Henderson. Shoots from 14, and the shot falls short this time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Off target with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ellis kicks to G. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Aminu. Henderson against Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance. For another one at the stripe.
Sounds good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guy.